Part 1. SSG-EG. SSG-EG stands for Software Sound Generator Envelope Generator. Think of it as a looper for the ADSR envelope. But it's more helpful to see it like this. 00 is to play ADSR normally, then loop it. 01 is to play ADSR normally. 02 is to play ADSR normally, then play it reverse, then loop all of that. 03 is to play ADSR normally, then go to full volume. Everything else is the same thing, but normal playing is reversed, and reverse playing is normal. Keep in mind, unlike in the diagram, it's not a perfect saw wave. It follows the shape of the OPN's ADSR. More things to keep in mind. If you have sustain on, the ADSR will never stop playing, and so will never be looped. You will need to have a non-zero decay 2 value for the ADSR to complete. That being said, release gets ignored since you're never really letting go of the note. Release gets played normally after you let go of the note and SSG stops playing. Since SSG-EG is a mouthful, I will now be saying SSG-EG. If we repeat the envelope faster and faster, we eventually get an audible note. By changing the mole, we can see the effects of the operator in the SSG-EG. To tune the SSG-EG, you need to make the repeating of the ADSR slower or faster. Since SSG-EG repeats at the same rate as the ADSR, you need to change how fast or slow the ADSR goes. Fast attack / decay equals higher pitch. Slow attack / decay equals a lower pitch. Use decay 2 and sustain to your advantage. It basically cuts decay off at a certain volume and gives you another rate of decay, allowing for finer tuning. Part 2. Composite sign modeling. Think of CSM as sync, just like on the C64. If the release rate is as long as possible, it acts exactly how normal sync would act. But, as the release rate gets shorter, the operator follows the decay pattern of the release, like how SSG-EG follows the pattern of the ADS envelope. In the frequency domain, however, the operator starts to have an interesting pattern. As the release rate goes faster, the frequency content of the sound gets richer, and centered at the operator's bass note. The harmonics of the sound are always synced to the CSM timer's rate. This very much acts like the formants of speech, and since voices are made up of only a few formants instead of hundreds of harmonics, we can recreate speech. Okay, so we're going to go a little off script here, and then I'm going to try to recreate this sound, which is actually my own voice. But anyway, so we're going to first find what pitch this is at. So we're going to the frequency domain, and we see that the main frequency is at 211. I just threw something down that's around the same pitch, so let me put like a dummy note right here. Actually, that's a bit too high, so I'm actually getting the harmonic of it. There we go, 211. So, right now, we're going to find where the first formant is. So the first formant that we want to target is the main formant, which is right here. So we're going to find what note that is. It's probably going to be around the same note. Keep in mind that if this and this is the same note, or pretty much exactly the same note, this setting won't do much, so you want at least a little detune from it. So we're going to do this. We're going to try to match the original formant. And keep in mind that we're going to be adding extra formants onto this. So it doesn't have to be perfect for now. I think that's good. Let's make the volume up a little more. There we go. Okay, so now we're going on to the next format. I would go to right here, but this looks the easiest, so we're going to try to find that one. It doesn't matter exactly where a large format like that one is, so we're going to use operator 4. No particular reason why I'm using this specific operator. I just like having the high operators in the, or high frequencies in the high operators. So this is going to get a little high pitched, so cover your ears. That looks good. And since it's a very wide format, we want our release to be really small. And then adjust volume to taste. Actually, adjust this because, yeah, that follows the format a little better. Let's adjust the volume. Let's say 70. Let's look at maybe a bit too sharp. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, we're not gonna get it perfect, so that's good. I'm gonna give that at 65. Maybe it's just a little bit higher pitch as well. Lower pitch, actually. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to this format. Actually, let's do this one. Okay, so let's see our original sound. So we need one at that frequency. Move over to operator 2. And then again, try to find that frequency. That looks good. So, and then just fool around with the release rate until you find something. Oh, this is the wrong one. There we go. So that looks good. Let's adjust the volume of that to 70. Bit lower, 60. Okay, and our final operator is going to be at this third format. So find the frequency. There we go. And that was a slightly wide format. So let's try it at 7 release. That might be right on it. Let's see. Let's adjust the volume. A bit higher. A bit less. And let's give it more width. And adjust the volume again. Let's go back to this final format. Raise the pitch up. Bit less. And let's make it a little bit wider if we can. Yeah. 70. And let's do 6A. Let's make this a little bit higher. Yeah, and I think that's close enough. And that's how you recreate sounds with CSM.